What is going on, everybody? PBG and Pops back again, and today we're going to be going through my top 10 most expensive Funko Pops in the collection. I know it's been a very long time, guys. I'm really sorry I haven't been here. I will explain. We're here. It's February. Happy February 2025, and yeah, the list has changed drastically since last year. Some stuff has absolutely tanked. Some Funko Pops have absolutely tanked in value, and some have absolutely exploded. So we're here to show you guys my top 10 most expensive Funko Pops. Here we are, guys. I'm super excited. I have my phone with me this time to show off all of the pricing of everything in the order. I have everything laid out on the bed in order from most expensive to least expensive, but I also have a notes on my phone that is telling me how much everything is worth on PPG. Remember, guys, PPG is it's very off, and it's not very accurate when it comes to Pop's actual price. The Funko app has completely tanked. The Funko app has died. Doesn't really exist anymore for Funko Pop collectors if they want true actual value. There's Pops on there that are worth $2,000 that on the Funko app it says it's 50 bucks. So it's completely off. I don't even have the Funko app downloaded on my phone anymore because it's just that inaccurate. So let me explain what happened and why I've been gone for so long. So basically, the reason I've been gone for so long was because I kind of stopped collecting not because I don't like Funko, not because I hate the company, not because I don't like Funko Pops. None of those are true. I don't know if you maybe might have thought that some of this is true. None of that is true. I want you guys to know that. The reason I stopped making videos is I stopped collecting. Why did I stop collecting? Because I don't have the space anymore. So I have a few different avenues on what I'm going to be doing this year to clear out some more space and maybe start the channel up again and maybe start collecting Funko Pops because I still have a passion. Like, I'm gonna pull these down right now, guys. Look at this. Look at this. There's some recent Funko Pops I recently bought, like from GameStops, from Walmart's, from Target's, the brand new upset. I actually got the entire set behind you guys. So yes, I did go out and buy the whole new upset. I like that, you know? So I haven't completely stopped. I just really slowed down because I just don't have the space anymore. Because I don't have the space, I had to slow down and I just couldn't keep producing the videos. But if you guys want to see where I am now, and I'm still making videos on a game called Fortnite. So if you go to YouTube, I'll leave my channel in the description. It's just called Brixer Vision. If you click the top link in the description, you'll see my other channel where I make videos almost every day. If not every 2 to 3 days, I'm making videos. And I also live stream on there, so I'm not completely gone. But I do want to maybe regen this channel and ignite it a little bit and maybe start making videos. I just haven't been buying. So here we go. Enough about me. Let's get into the top 10 most expensive Funko Pops in this collection, guys. I'm gonna be honest, some of these have really shocked me. Some of these you haven't even seen, and some of these have just tanked in value, and you will see that. So here we go. We're going to start at the number 10 spot. Now, the number 10 spot, honestly, has shocked me that this is really in the top 10. So for the number 10 spot in the top 10 of my most expensive Funko Pops in the collection is actually Disney Store Buzz Lightyear. Now, you guys saw a video. Of me getting this and unboxing this maybe last year, maybe 2 years ago. It's been a little bit now. So it's actually the double Disney Store logo, which means if you guys don't know, almost all of these, not all of them, but almost all of them are Disney Pops because that's what I collect. Well, Disney Store logo means that this was the first print and the first iteration of the Disney Store Buzz. Now, if it doesn't have that stamp on the side of it, as you can see right there, that doesn't mean that it's not worth what PBG is saying. And by the way, PBG says this is worth $270. Now, remember, guys, a lot of the pricing here can be off because that's just PBG. You really have to, if you want the exact value on how much your Funko Pop's worth, you need to go to eBay and you need to go to sold listings and see what the Pop is actually selling for. Not what people have it listed for, but what people are selling it for. So this, I actually managed to get this for $230. Maybe, I think it was last year. And yeah, the double Disney Store logo basically just means this is the first print that they ever made of the OG Buzz Lightyear. If it doesn't have that and it just has that, it still means that it's one of the first prints, but having that double stamp means it is the absolute first iteration. So to be honest with you, this is probably worth well over 300. I've even heard people talking about that this is in like the 4 to 450 range because of that. And it's super cool, super rare, super desirable by a lot of people. I was able to snag it last year at a Whatnot live stream, and a couple was selling this for $230, and I just really wanted this for the set, you know, so I was like, I'm gonna get it. So I'm gonna say right now, this is the only Disney Store non-stickered pop on the list. So this actually made it in the top 10. That's crazy to me. That's absolutely crazy. So yeah, he looks really cool. I really like him. The only issue with the box is right under his right eye, there's a tiny window scratch. I don't know how well you can see it. It's like right where my finger is, tiny. But other than that, it's a really clean pop. I wouldn't sell it. I love it. And yeah, it made it on the top 10. 9 on the list. Now, I actually put my little flash because it's already starting to get dark and I literally just started recording. So I need some kind of light here. So on the list, I actually memorized how much this is worth. So this is number 9 on the list, guys. Number 9 on the list. This is kind of shocking to me. I can't believe this is on here. And it is the OG 2013 Wicked Witch. Now, this one is so cool. I still am after the metallic one. I would love to get the metallic one day, but that's going to cost me well over $1,000. And yeah, we have this one. So this is the OG Wicked Witch, guys. So I want to say right now, I paid $200 for this. Now, on PPG, it's saying it's worth $270, $280. That's what I'm seeing on PPG. Now, this is a really desirable pop to a lot of people. Why? Well, because they also remade this. They made a whole new wave of the Wizard of Oz pops, but having the OG ones, the molds, and it having like the JJL 2013 on it, it's just really desirable and really cool, and a lot of people really like these. So, yeah, I have Dorothy. She's just not on the list. I guess she didn't make it in the PPG, but I do have the OG Dorothy. I don't have the winged monkey. I don't have that one. But I was able to snag this a while ago off of someone on Instagram, and she was selling them for $200 each. So $200 for Dorothy, $200 for Wicked Witch. And I was like, yo, I really freaking like this. I wanted this so bad. And I have to say, though, she and Dorothy are in immaculate condition. Like, I don't say this very often, guys, but they are in, literally, for being 2013, they are in immaculate condition. Like, when I tell you there is not one scuff, one scratch, one dent, because I remember when I bought these that these were absolutely mint. So to be honest with you, $270, $280 is PPG. I would not get rid of this thing for anything under like $350, to be honest with you. This is not going anywhere. I love this pop. It's staying in the collection forever. I gotta get that metallic one day. If you guys know anyone who's selling the SDCC 2011 metallic Wicked Witch for like under $1,000, hit me up in the DMs. DM me on Instagram, PPG and Pops, and I'll take a look and I might buy it because I really want the metallic one for this. It's just so freaking expensive, and I'm like, some of these, man, they're out of reach unless I find it for a steal, you know? So yeah, Wicked Witch makes it on the number 9 spots. So here we are, guys. The number 8 spot, right? Yes, number 8 spot. Now this one is actually pretty freaking cool. So this one is the number 8 spot, and it is going to the Bloody Glenn. Yeah, the Bloody Glenn. He has still managed to hold his value after all these years. And on PBG, it's saying that he is worth $310. Now, I actually got this one off of $7 a pop's Whatnot auction, and I paid, are you ready for this? $300. So I paid basically what it's still worth. It's just been holding that $300 value since when I bought it. I think when I purchased this, PPG was like 285, 290, so it's up to 310 now. Not much of a difference, but yeah, this is a really cool pop. It's limited to 1,500 pieces, and it's actually a really, really unique pop because it actually has blood on the side of the box in like the shape of a handprint. Super freaking cool, and on the bottom, it's a JJL 2013. So this is a really cool pop. I don't know how desirable it is. I don't know if people really care about it, but I have it. It's in the collection, and it's in 10 out of 10. It's like the Wicked Witch. Remember, guys, I take really good care, especially of my grails. So if they're not in 10 out of 10 condition, that's how it came when I bought it. Because I do not mess with my grails. I take really good care of them. He's in the top 10. He's actually number 8. So he looks really cool. I'll give you guys one more nice little look at him. Yeah, he looks great. He looks so good. And it's from the Walking Dead series, you know. I'm not exactly sure why this one in particular is worth so much. The only thing I can think of is the 1,500 pieces and that it's a 2013. So, but I don't know though, because there's some that are like from like 2012, 2011 that are less pieces than this and not holding a $300 value. So I really don't know exactly why. It's like 1,500 is a lot, but there's some from like 2011, 2012 that are like 480 pieces, and they're not too far off of this. So sometimes it makes me scratch my head and think, why is this one in particular still holding so much value? I don't necessarily know, but we have it in the collection. On the number 7 spots on the list, now this one is actually like a stab in the heart because I paid more than it's worth and it has tanked in value. I don't know why. Maybe PPG is off. Maybe eBay is going for much more, but this one just guts me in the chest because of how much I paid for it. But listen, this is the top 10. I'm here to tell you what they're worth, and I'm here to give you guys the honest truth. I haven't done a video like this in over a year. So, you know what? Here it is. We have the metallic Sulley. Now, if you guys know me, if you've been watching the channel a while, if you're still here watching the channel, you will know that I paid $500 for this Funko Pop. It was a video, I want to say 2 years ago. I honestly don't know. I'm guessing. But I know it was in the past, and I paid $500 for this. Now, there's nothing wrong with it. It's a great pop. It's beautiful. I'm not going to get rid of it because I really love this one. But the PPG guts me. I don't know. This used to be like $900 on PPG. I don't know what happened. I know that they're not making more of these. It's a 2013 480 piece. So I don't know why, but PPG is running in at $340 on this. So again, that's just PPG. If you want to know the actual value, you got to go to eBay, and then you have to press sold and look at what it's selling for, not what people are listing it for. Because someone could put this on the market and say $2,000. You know what I mean? So you really have to do your research and see what it's selling for. But unfortunately, PPG is saying 340, so that's just a stab in the heart. But yeah, it looks really good. It looks really amazing. I never actually ended up getting the metallic Mike Wazowski. I don't know. I saw the prices and it was like over 300, and at one point I was like, I'm good with the Sulley. I like the Sulley a lot. So yeah, he looks really cool. He's super metallic, 480 piece, 2013. And guys, remember, if you are looking to buy an SDCC pop, one of the best ways to know if the stickers are real or not is to hold the pop up into the light and have the actual lighting in your house shine onto the front of the sticker. And if you can see the reflection through the side window of the sticker, you can see the reflection like through it, it's real. If you look through the light and it's just white on the back and you can't see like the eye, it's fake. Just so you guys know, just in case you guys are looking for some of these SDCC pops, because some of them are fake, a lot of them are fake, you really have to do your research and know what you're buying. So Sulley, he comes in at the number 7 spots. Number 7? Yeah, number 7 spots. And I love it. I still love it. It's a great pop. Monster University. I grew up watching this stuff. I love Disney. So, yeah, I'm never gonna sell it. It just sucks to see that the PPG is all the way down there. When I purchased this for $500, the PPG was around $500. I think it was maybe a little bit up, maybe a little bit down, but it was in like the $450 to like $550 range. And then I remember holding on to this for a while, and the PPG actually shot up to like $900. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be in the 1K club. And then I don't know, I remember, I haven't really checked a lot of these prices in a while. I just did recently for the sake of this video. So I checked and I was like, wow, that's crazy how it's just like, it's like a roller coaster with some of these values, you know? You never know what your pop could be worth. But lately, I feel like Funko has been taking a tank in the overall value on a lot of pops. I don't know. I feel like Funko's just overproducing so much. But yeah, so $340 for Mike Wazowski. I said Mike Wazowski. Sulley. On the number 6 spot, there's actually 3 Funko Pops that all share the $350 price mark. So let's get into all 3 of these. So the number 1 on the first pop on the top 6, there's 3 that all share the same value, is the signed Post Malone pop. Now this one has actually went up since I bought it. So I purchased this pop for $200 from one of my buddies from a Funko shop near me. He actually camps out of, he used to, I don't know if he still does, but he used to camp outside of airports and with pops and get celebrities to sign them. So yeah, this is an authentic, this is a real one. As you can see, the Beckett is on the back. But yeah, it has like a little Beckett, like a authentication. And yeah, it's a Post Malone signed pop. You guys know Post Malone, incredibly massive and huge celebrity and artist. So it's pretty cool to have a pop of him that's signed. And I can't believe that this is at $350. That's crazy. This was so cheap when I bought it. It's crazy how it's went up so much. Yeah, it looks really cool. It looks like he drew like 2 hearts on the side with like his initials. It looks awesome. It really does look cool. And one of the big reasons I bought this was because I actually really like Post Malone. I love a bunch of his music. And one of my favorite shows actually is Impractical Jokers, if you guys know that show. And he was actually featured on that show. And it was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. So I had to go out and get myself a signed Post Malone pop. I thought it was just so cool. And yeah, I'm not going to sell it. I almost did sell this. I almost did sell this one, but I was like, nah, I don't want to sell it because I actually really like this, and I think Post Malone's cool. The armor definitely could use a new, I could definitely use a new armor. Like right up here, there's like a big scratch on the armor, and the back is like chipped, but the pop is okay. The pop is fine. It's just this armor is very beat up, and I probably could use a new armor for this. But yeah, overall, $350 on this one is pretty crazy. I can't believe it's pushing the $400 mark. Like, I don't know, man. That's crazy. So that's the first one. Now, the second one is actually Glinda the Good Witch. Now, this is another Wizard of Oz, OG Wizard of Oz Funko Pop that I bought for, I think it was $250 off of someone on Whatnot. $250. So it's went up $100 since I bought it. Really, really nice. Really, really good pop. And overall, it's a really nice one. 2013. All of these Wizard of Oz ones, I believe, are 2013. Long time ago. It's 2025, guys. So that was 12 years. Like 12 years ago. Like that's crazy. Like 12 years ago, this pop came out. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So yeah, really cool pop. I actually love this one. I really, really do. I love just the glitter on her dress, and it just looks so cool. And this was one that I wanted for a really long time. I was able to snag it for $250, and I was like, I'm gonna snag this because I know it's a lot, but I was like, I'm gonna snag this one because I just really like it. It's got a bunch of dust on it because it sits on my shelves, guys. I don't touch the grails, really don't. I only brought these down to make this video. I don't touch the grails. This is a really cool one, man. This is actually a really cool one, and I'm not selling this one. I really love this one. She just looks so good, and I just love the OG molds, man. I love the OG molds. Now, I know I could sell this. I could make probably $200 profit, and I could go buy the common one for like $10. But that's not the point. The point is I like old pops. I like the old molds, and I like Funko Pops that I can connect with that hold value. That's what I personally like. Do I like the new stuff? Of course. I just showed you guys. I bought the brand new Up Pops. I love the new stuff too. But I do have a side of me that really appreciates the OG molds, the OG pops. There's just something about them. They look so good, and I love it. So yeah, Glinda, the Good Witch, and then the final pop on the number 6 spot that's worth $350. Now this one is actually a surprise to me. Wow, I can't believe how much this is worth. It's the Freddy as Summertime. So Summertime Freddy. So he's up there now. Wow. So he is a 500-piece exclusive. And it's basically a blacklight Freddy Funko with a Hawaiian shirt, shorts, flip-flops, and a coconut with a straw and an umbrella. So it's a little hard to show you there. It's a little hard to show you the umbrella because of the sticker. But yeah, there it is. It's so nice, so cool. This is a really good Funko Pop. And I have to say one thing about this is when I bought this Funko, I got this Funko Pop for like $100. I think it was $100 I bought this Funko Pop for a while ago. Why was it $100? It was cheap because when I bought it, the drink in his hand was actually detached, and I actually opened this pop up and I used Gorilla Glue a long time ago, and I actually Gorilla Glued that drink back to his hand. On his hand, there's a little tiny stick like on his hand that is supposed to be inserted with the drink, and I guess it just fell off. So a long time ago, I Gorilla Glued that drink back to his hand. Now, does that make it lose any value? I really don't think it does. I mean, it's been on for years, for so long it's been on there. It has never fallen off. It's Gorilla Glued. It's not gonna fall off. Like, you can hold it like this and it's not gonna fall off. It's Gorilla Glued. It's been Gorilla Glued for a long time. But you wouldn't have even noticed unless I said something. So it's a great pop. It's a really nice pop. I love it, and I wanted it because I love the vibes of it. I love Summertime Freddy. The vibes are so cool. It's super freaking cool, man. It's so cool. I don't personally believe it holds... I don't believe it loses any value because of that. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Do you think it loses value because of that? I really don't think so, you know? You wouldn't have even noticed. It looks just like new. Fine with me. I mean, I don't care. But if I ever do end up selling it, I will probably, most likely, 100% disclaim it and tell them what happened. But as long as you're not taking are you really taking a $350 pop out of the box? I mean, I'm not most of the time. As long as you don't take it out of the box and you're not fidgeting with that umbrella, it's not going to come off staying in this box. Looks really good. Looks really sick. It came from the 2022 Blacklight Battles from Fun Days. So, yeah, I didn't get it originally from Fun Days. I bought it off of like a Funko Pop store. I think it was like $100. I want to say 100. Really nice. Really cool pop. And it comes in at our number 6. All right, guys, we are on the top 5 of the most expensive Funko Pops in my collection, in my massive Funko Pop collection. What's it going to be? You guys probably don't even know about this one. I've never shown you guys this pop, but we did get it for a hell of a price, and I'm telling you guys, patience in Funko is key. I say this all the time, and I will continue to say this. When you have patience, you can get any pop you want. I'm telling you. Maybe not the ones that are like thousands of dollars, but if you have patience, you can find the pop that you really want, and I am living proof of this. So here we go. The number 5 spot on the list, and you guys know I've been wanting this one for so long, and I was able to snag it, and it's in the collection, and I got a hell of a steal on it, and it is, drum roll please, the Metallic Genie! I wanted this one for so long. I really did, man. I wanted this one for so long, and there it is. So here it is, the Metallic Genie in the flesh. He is worth a staggering $360. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I wanted this pop for so long, and we finally got it, and it's so cool. So I actually snagged this off of Macari for $190. So basically how I snagged this for so cheap was this actually came from not a Funko Pop collector. So this came from someone on Macari who sells like clothing and girl stuff, and one day they just slapped this on their account for $190, and I was like, so I bought it, I verified, it's real and it's beautiful. Oh my gosh, just look at that. So Yeah, guys, I snagged one of the pops of my dreams for $190. So yeah, this used to be like an $800 pop, and it has absolutely tanked in value. And because it did tank, I was able to snag it for a really, really good price. So yeah, I love this one. I have the common and I have the metallic one now. You guys know on one of my old videos a while ago, I mentioned that I wanted this one so bad and I was probably never going to get it. But look, we got it. I had patience. We waited and I got it. Just look at how beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love this pop so much. I'm never getting rid of it. I'm never selling it. Wow, this is a really good one. So yeah, for $190, it's worth $360, and this is one that's never gonna leave the collection, and I freaking love this one. So yeah, that is the number 5 pop. Okay, so the top 4. This is the top 4. This is where all the value is holding. This is what is pulling the video. This is what's in the thumbnail. This is what you're looking at. So before I go to the top 4, I want to give 2 honorable mentions to this video. 2 honorable mentions that I believe is the 2 hardest Disney Store logo pops to find, and I actually have them. So I'm gonna grab the first one right now. So the first honorable mention, I don't know how much this one is on PPG. I want to say this is like 100, but this is so hard to find. I had to put this in an honorable mention. The Disney Store logo of Ariel. Now, I know if you type in Disney Store logo on Mercari, on eBay, you're going to find a ton of these. But the reason it's in the honorable mention is because the reason I believe this is one of the hardest OG Disney Store logo pops to find with this JJL 2011 sticker on the bottom. So that's why I think it's one of the most sought after Disney Store logo pops to find. So yes, you can find a lot with that Disney Store logo, but I want you to go out there and try to find this with a Disney Store logo with a JJL from 2011. It's one of the hardest stamps to find on an Ariel Funko Pop, and the Disney Store logo doesn't prove that it's from 2011 anymore because they made a bunch. They're still re-releasing this pop with the Disney Store logo. The only way to know that this was from 2011 was looking at that JJL sticker on the bottom. You see how the bottom says JJL 2011? That means, and it has the original price tag, that means that this pop was from 2011. So it holds a ton more value. It's super rare and super hard to find. So I had to throw her on the honorable mention with, in my opinion, the hardest. This is probably... This and Ariel are the 2 hardest Disney Store logos pops to find. And this one is Jack Sparrow. Now, Jack Sparrow wasn't actually re-released. So the Disney Store logo does signify that it's an OG pop. But if you want to know, on the bottom, it does say 2012, the JJL 2012. But 99.9999% of times you're going to find this, it's not going to have that Disney Store logo. It's super sought after. It's super hard to find. And this one is actually worth 110. So on PPG, it's 110. But I'm telling you, this is so hard to find, so sought after, only because of that. If it wasn't for that, and it's just a normal Disney logo, it's not that hard to find. But if you want to try to find the first release, the Disney Store logo of the Jack Sparrow, it is extremely hard to find, extremely sought after, and I wanted to put these 2 on the honorable mentions because of how rare and how sought after these 2 pops are. So the number 4 spot, what is the number 4 spot? Now we're getting into crazy territory here, okay? You gotta understand, guys, all these pops I'm about to show you, I didn't get for retail. I didn't find in the store. You would never find these in a store. I didn't get for retail. I wasn't collecting back when these pops were a thing. So I had to pay upwards to own these pops. These are not pops that many collectors have or will ever have unless they spend a ton of money. So here's the first one. Now this one could be the most expensive out of the 4. This one can be the most expensive, but I'm solely going off of just the pop itself and how much the pop is worth. Not as much as maybe the signature on the pop. That could be priceless. I don't know how much with the signature it's worth. But for our number 4 spots, we have the metallic Celebration SpongeBob Funko Pop. Now, this is signed by Tom Kenny, the voice actor of SpongeBob. I'm going to actually shut these shades just a little bit. This is insane. Now before I show you guys the whole pop, I gotta show you guys this immaculate picture I have with them. So right there, that is Tom Kenny, the voice actor of SpongeBob, and the other one you can see is the voice actor of Squidward. This was back in 2022, so a couple years ago now, and there's me with the last picture of the pop unsigned. This is a legendary moment, man. This is crazy. This is probably the most craziest pop I have in the whole collection. If I had to grab one pop out of all 10 of these to take out and like say something was happening and I cannot, say my room was burning down and I had one pop to buy and one pop to grab, it would be this pop. This pop would be the pop to buy and to not buy, but to snag out of my room. So also he did sign the Celebration pamphlet, which is so rare. I don't know how many people even own this. Super rare, super sought after. This was the pamphlet that actually was included when you went to this event back in 2013. So this is the Funko Pop. This was all the way back in 2022 when he signed it. So on the front, he wrote, "Go for the gold, SpongeBob, Tom Kenny, 10/8/2022. So it's crazy how we're already in 2025. Like the years, it goes so fast. So yes, this pop on PPG is worth $1,240. So I actually paid $1,200 for the pop. So it really hasn't went up much since I bought it. It really hasn't gone up at all. But the signature on the pop is where I think most of the value is. And if you actually look on the side, he actually drew a little doodle that says peekaboo. So yes, with SpongeBob with his arms in the air, peekaboo. And yeah, this is just such a legendary pop. And I wouldn't trade this for any. I really, like, if someone off, I don't even know how much this would go for. Let me know in the comments how much you think this would go for. This is my most prized possession. This is my favorite pop in the whole collection. And I love this pop so much, and it makes me honestly emotional because SpongeBob is what I grew up with. It came out, SpongeBob actually released the year I was born. So I grew up watching SpongeBob. SpongeBob was my childhood. SpongeBob is my absolute favorite show as a kid. And this is like the holy grail of everything I own. And sometimes I look at it and I get really emotional because I'm like, wow, this is so cool to have. And this is like the coolest like gadget, coolest toy I can ever own. Like my absolute favorite show, my idol, the voice of SpongeBob, who literally made my childhood, on the most expensive Funko Pop to exist. Like, it's just all those factors. This pop has such a special place in my heart that, again, if I can only choose one pop to take out of the collection forever and sell everything else, this would be the one that will go with me until the end. This pop is my absolute favorite pop in the entire collection. So yeah, it's in immaculate condition, guys. The pop is in immaculate condition. The only, I guess, like, flaw in the box, I guess it's not really the box, is on the Celebration sticker on the bottom right corner, there's a tiny, like, sticker, the little tiny bit of the sticker right there is coming up a little bit. I could probably fix that. It's just a little bit like rising a little bit. It's old, man. This is a 2013 Funko Pop. Now, of course, it has the authentication sticker on it, so you know it's authentic. I mean, I got it signed myself. So to be honest with you, I really didn't need to get it authenticated, but I just figured since I was there at that time in 2022, I might as well just get it. Just get it authenticated. But yeah, man, it's a legendary pop, and I'm sorry I'm going on really, really long about this one. It means so much to me, and this pop has such a special place in my heart, and I wouldn't sell it. I wouldn't trade it for the world, you know? I love this pop so much. So, yeah, that's the Celebration SpongeBob Funko Pop, and it's on the list for the number 4. I don't know how much it's worth with the signature, and with this, like, I don't know how much it could be worth. This pop could be $2,000, $5,000. I don't know. It's really rare to find this. And yeah, I love this pop so much. And yeah, that's why it's in our number 4 spots. So the number 3 spots, this one's actually went down a lot since I bought it, which is crazy. But again, I don't know how much like PPG actually keeps up with the actual value of the pop. This could be worth more on eBay. Like, people could be selling it for more than what PPG is offering. But on PPG, this pop goes for $1,450, and I paid $1,900. So here it is on our number 3 spots. Now this Funko Pop is worth $1,450, and it is the blue suit Mr. Incredible. Now this Funko Pop I paid $1,900 for, so it's went down a couple of hundred, but this is a really, really old pop. This is a 2011 San Diego SDCC 2011 480 piece Funko Pop. So this is the blue suited Mr. Incredible. This is the OG one. Now I know last year they did re-release this pop, not this exact one obviously, but they did re-release Mr. Incredible with a blue suit. Now that's probably why PPG went down, because you can get a way cheaper version of this if you just look online and you type in blue suit Mr. Incredible. But to find the 2011 one with that Mickey Mouse sticker with the 480 piece is near impossible. It is super hard to find this. It's very rare, very desirable. Probably, maybe not anymore because of the new one, but this is a really, really nice Funko Pop. And I thought someone was coming in my room. And overall, this is a really cool pop. And yeah, I love this one. I grew up again watching Mr. Incredible, watching The Incredibles, and this pop just holds a very special place in my heart. I will never sell this one again. I love these top 5s. They're never getting sold. They're my favorite pops. And it took a lot to get this, guys. Like, I didn't just wake up one day and have some of these crazy expensive pops. I saved up a ton of money and I just went for it, you know? So yeah, I love this pop. It looks so cool. Remember, this is the OG one. They did re-release this, and he is wearing a blue suit in like a different pose now. But if you want like the OG one with that sticker, with that mold, with that pose, it's gonna cost you a lot of money. So yeah, PPG is roughly $1,500. It probably is a little bit more. A lot of these grails tend to be a little bit upwards on PPG, but yeah, you'll never find this for probably anything under like $1,200 to $1,300. All right, guys, so the top 2. Now this one's crazy expensive, guys. So wow, I gotta tell you guys the story on how I obtained this one. So here we go. So the number 2 most expensive pop. Now this one on PPG is $1,870. Like, psh, this is crazy value. Now we're talking almost $2,000 for this pop. This is crazy. So it is. Are you ready for this? Hold on tight, guys. We have the SDCC 2012 Cheshire Cat. Now this one is really, 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 really nice. I love this pop. I really love this pop. And that is what he looks like. So it's the blue and gray version of the Cheshire Cat. So now this pop is really, really cool. So I actually bought this pop off of a Funko Pop store. They actually they're not even there anymore. They actually, that location actually closed, but they had one of these and I was like, I really want it. And because I was supporting his shop for a long time prior to this transaction, he gave me a really, really nice discount. So I ended up getting rid of the Lime Sour Patch. I don't know if you guys remember in my old video, I had a Lime Sour Patch Funko Pop. I actually gave him that. I traded that and I zelled him $900. So overall, I paid about $980 for this pop. That's how much I put into it. Because the Lime Sour Patch, I paid like $80 for it. It was like a $300 pop. I got that. I got a lot of money off. And then I also gave him, I gave him I think I gave him like the Black Lagoon pop, the sea creature, sea monster. That one I probably only put in like $100. So honestly, overall, I spent about $1,000, a little bit over $1,000 for this pop. And PPG has it at $1,800. So it's crazy how expensive this Funko Pop really is. I just can't believe the value of this one, you know? Now, again, it may be trending a little bit downwards. It may be trending a little bit upwards. You have to go to eBay, click on the sold listings, and see what it's selling for. It could be under PPG. Maybe it's $1,500. Maybe it's $1,200. I don't know. I'm just looking at PPG. So yeah, this is a really cool pop. I don't care. To be honest, guys, I'm just going to say this right now. I don't really give a shit what any of these PPGs are at, like, to be honest. Especially the top 5. They're in my personal collection. I'm never going to sell them. And even if this went on PPG and it's down to 500, it doesn't matter because I bought it, it's in the collection, and it's never going to leave because I have a passion for collecting. And I don't collect. Mainly, I don't collect to flip. I collect because I enjoy collecting. So, I don't really care what these PPGs are at, to be honest. I'm just showing you the top 5 most expensive, and these are staying with me. So, it could be trending downwards. It could be trending upwards. I don't know. I'm just telling you what PPG says, and PPG says $1,870 on this. So, that's what we're going with. Really nice pop. And yeah, I love this one, you know. It was one that I didn't necessarily grow up watching Alice in Wonderland, but it was one of those pops where I just really want to get all of the OG Disney pops with those San Diego stickers. And I saw an opportunity to just snag a good deal, and I was like, why not? And yeah, I literally went to his store and zelled him $900 and for this pop. So it's crazy the value on these things. And I love this. You know, I love this pop. I think the OG mold looks so good, and I love what they were doing back then with the colors and stuff. It just looks awesome. So yeah, that is the Cheshire Cat, almost breaking $2,000. Now the number 1 spot, if you guys have been around the channel for a while, you're gonna know what it is. You're gonna know what it is. If you know me in real life, if you know my pops, you're gonna know what pop this is. It's it is my favorite. It's my favorite non-autographed pop in the whole collection, because the number 1 pop would definitely be the SpongeBob, but if we're saying like non-autographed, it would have to be this number 1. This number 1 pop has been with me since 2022. So I actually got this number 1 pop when I got the number 4 pop, the SpongeBob sign pop. I got both of them. Actually, I think I got, yeah, both of them at the same year. So, this is crazy. This is crazy. So on PPG, this is $2,280. Like, that's crazy. That is so much money. Like, I can't believe it's worth so much. It's crazy. So we have the D23, the 2011, the 480 piece Funko Pop. We have Flocked Lotso! Flocked Lotso! Oh my gosh. This is such a good one. This is such a good one. This one's worth so much money. It's crazy. It's actually crazy how much money this pop is worth. So, I believe the reason this keeps going up, I paid $19.50 for the pop. $19.57. I paid $1,957 for this pop, and then it's over $2,200 now, so it's went up at least $200 since I bought it, so that's cool. I don't know how much the market's going for, but that's how much PPG says. This is one of my favorite Disney. This is my favorite Disney villain. This is one of my favorite Disney characters, and I had to have this back then. When it was 2022 and I was just so into the Grails, this one was always on my number 1. Like, even when I started collecting, like back when I started collecting, this was always on my number 1. I wanted him so freaking bad. Let me see if I can like add a little bit of lighting so you guys can see this a little bit better, because it's just getting dark already. Yeah. This is just one of my favorite pops ever. And when I tell you guys, I wanted this pop so bad. I wanted this pop so bad. I love it. And I still love it. So, they did re-release Lotso, but I don't believe they made a flocked Lotso pop. They only made a flocked Lotso soda. So, I think another reason that there's a couple reasons that this one holds so much value. I think the main reason is a couple reasons. Number 1, they don't have a flocked Lotso pop anywhere. There's only a flocked Lotso soda, and there's a Funko Pop of Lotso. That's the first reason. The second reason is actually that sticker. If you notice, this is the first Funko Pop to have the D23 sticker. It's more of like an exclusive event that not a lot of people went to. I can't even find like videos of people back in 2011 buying this pop. Like, I can't even find footage of it because it was just, I guess it was so hard to get and obtain, and the value is crazy. So Yeah, this is easily $2,000 and up. It's crazy how much money this pop goes for. But yeah, guys, this is my favorite pop in the collection that's not signed. And I love the Lotso, man. I love the Lotso. So thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for looking at all my grails. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope everything goes well. And yeah, if you guys want more videos, you know, you gotta let me know. Let me know if you want more videos. I would be more than happy to bring you guys more videos. Just let me know what you guys want. Let me know what you guys are looking for. And maybe we'll make some more videos. Thanks for watching. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. PPG and Pops, out.